Welcome back to another long-term review on the iPad Mini 6 256 gigabyte version. I know what some of y'all are thinking. Bro, we've already done a video on the iPad Mini 6. You've already done a video. You've already convinced me to go buy it. I bought it. It's a great device. Everything's wonderful. So why are we back again talking about the iPad Mini 6 once more? First of all, it's 2023, and for those who aren't aware, it's good to revisit devices that are still popular and that are still great devices every year, to remind people that you don't have to buy the newest technology to have a great experience, especially when you're dealing with the Apple ecosystem, because a lot of these newer devices get very expensive. So you want to make people aware that you can always go back down the line and find devices like this one that are still top of the line compared to many devices that are out and can compete with pretty much anything you can pull out and put on your table. So with that out of the way, this is going to be a pretty short video because we're not back to specifically discuss the iPad Mini 6 itself. We're here to discuss why you should buy the iPad Mini 6 with LTE. And I've seen a lot of videos where a lot of people say that, they just tether their phone to their iPads and they don't see a reason to pay an extra $10. I think I heard a person say it's like $150 a year once you pay like $10 or whatever the fees are for the have the LTE throughout the year. And so they see no need to pay that extra money to have LTE on their device when they could just tether it to their phones. Well, that's a valid point, and that's not exactly wrong. If you have another device that is capable of producing a hotspot, then you can tether your device to that device and have LTE. I don't think it'll be as effective as it would if the LTE was already in your device, but that's neither here nor there. My conversation for you today is that you should get the iPad Mini 6 with the LTE for multiple reasons. One of those reasons are for convenience. Yeah, you can carry your phone around a lot of times, but if you're anything like me and other people on other videos that I've seen have said pretty much the same thing, sometimes you want to get away from your phone. You don't want to have your phone with you at all. Like, you don't want to be connected to outside distractions or to people that will be trying to contact you in the moment. You want to pick up this device, you want to leave your phone, and you want to enjoy this device solely by itself. And people say, well, you can still bring your phone around and tether it. Like, I don't want to do that. Maybe it's me being spoiled from, having these devices and, what some could consider wasting money on, LTE and different things like that. But I have an iPad Pro that is Wi-Fi only. And every time I want to get on that iPad Pro, I have to remember, dang, I have to tether my phone to it because, we don't even have like Wi-Fi in our house. We use our cell phones to for the Wi-Fi because for us, me and my wife, the Wi-Fi on our phones is enough to pretty much power any devices that we have here. But even though we have that, we still, I still don't want to have my phone with me all the time. So sometimes I come home, I set my phone down, I'm done with my phone for the day. If somebody calls me, I'll get it on my watch. That's the great thing about having, the devices that go with, the Apple ecosystem. But if somebody calls me, I'll get it on my watch. I don't really want to worry about it, So I put my phone down away from me. I want to take this device and I want to be able to go wherever I want to go and enjoy a video, enjoy a movie, scroll Facebook, YouTube. And I want to do it without having to have or to make sure that my phone is always with me just so I can power up, the Wi-Fi and have a way to get on the device. And this is a small device. It's not a whole lot bigger than your iPhone. Especially me, I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max, so it's pretty big. And that's another reason. If I had a mini, it might have been a different story. It might not be as cumbersome, but having a 12 Pro Max with you, it's a heavy phone. So if I'm gonna carry another device, I like to be able to put one heavy device down and have my iPad mini 6 to just walk around and walk anywhere I want to without having to worry about getting too far away from it. So with that convenience in mind, people will pay for convenience. And that is why, to a lot of people it's wasting money, but to others it's paying for convenience. You're able to walk freely and not have to worry about being tied to something. And in this case, you're being tied to another device. If I go too far out of range, then that device can't power my next device. So now I have to go back and get that device to make sure I stay within range, And it would be the same way to me if I had Wi-Fi in my home, to power my devices. Yeah, it's cool, but as soon as I get outside of range, I don't have that source of power anymore. Now I either have to go back in or wait until I get to around another source of Wi-Fi in order to be able to enjoy some of the things I want to enjoy. Having LTE on your device, it's $10 a month. You won't even miss it. If you're already paying for these expensive devices, you might have it to burn. So to have the LTE on this device already makes it a lot less to worry about when you want to just step out and you don't want to have your phone to carry around with you just to have a source of Wi-Fi. It is freeing and it gives you a peace of mind when you can do that, And you can go anywhere. You can even leave your phone at the house and just go away. Go somewhere, off. Maybe not on a whole trip and just leave your phone, not a vacation or something, but you want to go to, you want to go somewhere and stay the night, in a hotel or something. You don't really have to bring your phone just to have Wi-Fi. So, like I said, this is going to be a short video. The whole idea behind this video is the convenience of having LTE on your device already, so you can enjoy your device anywhere you go and not have to be concerned with having to have an extra power source around just to be able to do the things that you want to do. So that's going to be all. Like I said, it's not really a lot to go over, but I just wanted to come back and talk about that. I don't think I really covered LTE on this device because it is a conversation. People want to know, should I just get Wi-Fi or should I get the LTE version? And I'm telling you now, if you're the type of person who wants to if you do a lot of moving around, if you do a lot of traveling, or if you just, like to put your phone down sometimes and walk away from it, completely away from it, go for a walk, go sit outside, go to a park, sit at a picnic table or something and enjoy a meal, and you don't really want to bring your phone, this is a perfect device to get and have LTE on. So you can do all of the things you can do on your phone with this device and not have to worry about whether or not you're going to have a power source to be able to enjoy it. So that's going to be all for today. It's not a lot to talk about, but it is a discussion. It is important. So when you go out to get your iPad mini 6, think about it. Think about whether you want to get the LTE, whether or not you're going to want to do a lot of moving around. It's going to be very convenient for you. I love it. I wouldn't have wanted this iPad without the LTE. Now, bigger iPads might be different. They might become a stationary iPad in your house. So, if you get something like the 12.9-inch iPad, it's a huge iPad. You might not really want to be taking that every time you pick up and move around with you, because it's huge. Even the 11-inch. The 11-inch is not massive, but it is a pretty big device for you to be taking around with you every time you get up and decide to go somewhere. You have to prop it up and set it up and everything. This device is so small, taking it around with you anywhere you go wouldn't be a problem at all. And to not have LTE to enjoy it with when you want to go somewhere would be a shame. So that's going to be all. That's my opinion on the matter. I hope you all having a wonderful day. I see a lot of people commenting. A lot of people are communicating with me and engaging with me. I appreciate all of you. If I haven't told you before, I thank you. You're helping my channel move along. I'm going to try to always make progress and make these videos better for your enjoyment. Thank you again for coming. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about LTE. What you think about getting the iPad mini with LTE. If you have it, are you enjoying it? Are you glad you got it? And maybe you can encourage somebody else to get LTE so they can enjoy their device the way you do. So that'll be all. Thank you all for coming again. Peace.